Love your brother like you love yourself. Now, one clear way, right, and one clear indication to know if God has blessed you or if you've tapped into God or if you're looking at world through a godly lens is to see someone's success and to be happy for them. Whether that be someone you get on with, whether that be someone you don't know, or whether that be someone who maybe wronged you in the past and they've reached a level of success or attained a level of success, and you feel happy for them, then that is a clear indication that you are living in a godly state, that you're living in a positive state, that you're living in a place where you are happy with who you are. Now, if you go onto any major YouTube videos, right, and you look at the comment section, you'll see hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people commenting, right, that are highly negative, right? So if you go onto a boxing fight highlight and you're maybe watching Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao or something like that, the comment section will be highly negative to one of the boxers, saying that he can't fight, that he can't box, that he's rubbish, that he doesn't deserve to win, or things along those lines. When people comment this, right, they're telling the world that they're not happy individuals. Because how can they be pushing out that negativity if they're in a happy state? Truly happy people, right, or people that are blessed, or people that are content, or people that are tapped into fulfillment, or who are progressing themselves, who are winning, don't have time and energy to live like that. And if you're feeling envy, jealousy towards someone else's success, then that is a clear indication that you need to change something inside your mind. And I guarantee you'll never achieve the goals that you want. Because when you're jealous or envious or holding these negative emotions or even feeling fear on a regular basis, you're living on the side of the devil. You're not going to be able to build clarity of mind and a clear perspective. Now, when I was younger, 14, 15, around about that age, right? And even younger than that, I loved football. I was always into my fitness growing up at that age, okay? And I get into football at a young age, and that's the sport that I played, and it was very and is still popular. I don't play it anymore, right? And I was always quite a good footballer, but when it came to game time, I could not perform to the heights that I wanted to perform at, and that was down to me dealing with a lot of anxiety and stress from a young age, and that affected everything in my life. So when it became to game time, I could not handle the pressure, and I could not perform how I wanted to perform. So when I seen that our boys were performing, or our boys that were better, or our boys that were maybe getting scouted for professional teams, I felt a way about that, and that was negative emotions, envy, jealousy, and things along those lines. Now, the reason I'm telling you this story is because majority of people, right, feel these type of emotions on a daily basis, and they live and breathe from this state, and they wonder why they cannot change their life. They wonder why they cannot accomplish their goals. It's because you're not tapped into a godly space. It's because you're not viewing the world from a godly perspective. It's because you are seeing everything that's wrong instead of seeing everything that's right. And a clear indication is that you cannot feel happy or content or peaceful or fulfilled when you hear someone who has reached success. Because you're telling the world and yourself that you don't know God. And when you get to that point where that person's wronged you and you're still happy for the success, then you're in a very great spot. And it's at that moment your results will start to accelerate. It's that moment that your life will start to change. Now, you might think this is a very simple idea, but if you're not willing to work on this, then you will not achieve the results that you want. If you're not ready to be open and honest with yourself, then 10 years from now, you will be looking back with major, major regret. So, to know God, you need to know yourself. And to know yourself, you need to know God. So, you have to love your brother like you love yourself. Because he is you. They are you. You come from the same place. The only difference between you and another human being and an individual is results. Okay? But that results is traced back and tracked back to how you operate this. And if you're operating your mentality and mindset in a way that is deficient, that is negative, that is filled with lack and limitation, then that is down to you. Because there's someone who has been through what you've been through, maybe not exactly or the specifics, right? Who's achieved great things or greater things than you. When I'm talking about achieving greater things, I'm not always speaking about the physical aspects of life. I'm speaking about tapping into a level of peace and fulfillment and calmness. And the reason I speak on this is because I came from a place that was high stressed, high anxiety, panicking, right? Where it was hard to get through each day. Didn't look after myself, my mental health, my mindset. My actions were chaotic, constant drama, in and out of trouble, get involved in the wrong things. So I was forced to really work on the truth, and that truth is your mindset. To a point now where I'm seeking and progressing every day to understand who I need to be, understand what it is I need to do, understand my purpose, understand the action I need to take, and the path that I'm on. Two different worlds that are complete contrast, and the difference was from then to now is how to operate the mind and seeing the world through a godly state. So to finish this video up, men, if you feel any way towards anyone's success that is negative, you have a lot of work to do. You have some work to do. And the day that you wake up and you're happy for someone else's success that you know that you don't know, or you don't get on with, or you didn't get on with in the past, then that's the day that your life will change forever, because that means that you have walked through a door in your mind of wisdom, of knowledge, and once you tap into that knowledge, you'll never go back. Think about it and understand it, but most importantly, apply the action today.